The defeat of the Khitans and the rise of our Jin dynasty have changed the political landscape. The Khitans' Liao Empire, centered on the steppe to the north, is no more. A new power is emerging into that vacuum to claim the Mongolian steppe. Genghis Khan has unified the tribes of Mongolia and is currently campaigning against the Shah Empire to the west. His rise to power was sudden and swift, and our spies report that the Mongol cavalry are using formidable new tactics that are breaking each of their foes. It will not be long before the riches of our land attract the great Khan's eye. The direct path from Mongolia to our capital of Zhongdu traverses a long, narrow mountain pass, 100 li to the northwest. Ruined Qin dynasty fortifications are all that guard this pass, Zhuyongguan, at this time. Directly in the middle of the long, narrow pass at the ancient site of the Qin dynasty labor camps, we must build a new wall of stone. You are in charge of that project, my most trusted architect. The walls of the valley are steep, leading down to a small stream at the bottom. You will find game meat to hunt, wood to cut, and stone to quarry. Let's hope you don't have to use the iron for weapons. We want to be done with this project before the Mongol hordes sweep down the valley. Have confidence, loyal servant, for your project does have the full support of the Emperor. We will send regular dispatches of stone from Zhongdu out to your worksite to supplement the rocks you quarry locally. This project must be completed swiftly. The fate of China rests in your hands.
Alright, welcome back to Emperor. We are almost done with our playthrough. It's the second to last mission of this campaign. And we are finally getting to know the Mongols. Or should I say, hopefully we're not going to meet them in this mission. But anyways, let's see what we can do on this map. These are the sites of the old labor camps he's talking about, which will have good feng shui, which is very good because it's very close to our monument. And I want to build just one block because we only pretty much need to build this wall. So yeah, we want to be as efficient as possible. Now, to do that, let's start building a block over on this side. And I hope I can build something around here. So let's put down this for our feng shui, and then we also need to have enough space between over there. So let's start building some houses, and we will do one last big block because we need all the workers we can get in. So let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we do the maximum block we can do in terms of amount of houses we can build without having any walk problems. And then we will put down static roads all the way around, and hopefully, oops, let me leave the space. Like, we're almost done with our playthrough, and finally I remember that I have to leave one gap for a gate, which is good. Then we will need a watchtower that can go there. Also, we need all the other essentials, so we can do like herbalist here, acupuncturist on the other side. We will need an ancestral shrine that can go here. And later on, maybe we can provide some Taoism and maybe Buddhism as well. Yes, if we need to provide that. And then the rest, oh, and the well, of course. Let's not forget about the well. Let's just put the well over there, and then all the rest can be houses. So let's just make sure we have good feng shui everywhere. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. And this here then can be a way for our walkers if we need a way in and out. And of course we can put down some gardens already in the middle. Very good. So next we will need a industry for foods. It's not really an industry for food, but you know what I mean. And we want it to be as close as possible to our road here. So we were going for a gray wall, and we do want to put a wall around, because there's going to be terrible desirability on this side. So let's see. Can put a warehouse here. That means we can have the road coming from over here. And then we will need an inspector. And here's the edge of the map, but I can build it there. And then come over like this. And of course we will have the market square like this. That should be good. And later we can put the mill there. So this should be working fine. So let's already do this and go around with our wall, just so we have that part finished. Lovely. Very good. So that could be a start. Let's have some people move in. These have evolved. Let's increase wages and of course safety and religion. As always, we prioritize. Then we're very close to our enemy. So one spy for the Mongols and one spy for the Xia Empire right away. They should spawn out of nothing because we have no employees, but that's still working fine. And let's cut this road here so people choose the most direct way. And yes, this must be then open for market employees. And hopefully people are moving in quickly. Very good. So it's looking fine. Then we want to make some money. So let's quickly go through. Lin An buys carved jade, and I think Chengdu sells jade. So one thing we could do is have a jade carving industry, which we can put down here. 3 jade carvers. And maybe here we can have an inspector. He can cover this. And then we will put down the trading post for Lin An and Chengdu. Chengdu will sell us some jade, and we will export carved jade. And later on we can also export some weapons. And if I counted that correctly, yes, we can have the administrative city somewhere here. It will also look nice. later on. And we do want to evolve quite quickly, so let's quickly turn around this and see where we can put an irrigation pump. Probably has to go all the way over there. So let's build that and have an irrigation ditch come out from there. Just make sure people can come in, and then we're on the edge of the map, so let's make sure that we can do that. And then this is going to be road blocked here. We need one. And another gate here for building inspector. And here, actually, let's do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should be fine, because like that we can use our space quite efficiently, I think, for a hemp farm. Something like this, and like that. And then on the other side we can have some food farms. Hopefully that will fit in. Just make sure, and we can do a farmhouse like that, and I think that should fit in quite nicely. So we can do cabbage in this kind of striped pattern, and then millet, and then immediately have a second farm to provide food for our housing. And then here we start with millets. People are going to get in the way, but we can make sure, yes, like that. And cabbage, 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 like that. And then finish the irrigation. Make sure everything is nicely irrigated. Something like this. Very good. And then we said that we can put our mill around here, and also have 2 hunters' tents. And this should be employed as soon as we have some employees. Now, oh yeah, of course. We can close this loop for the moment. And because this is not going to probably be employed next season, spring in July, in August, and yes, so hemp we can just deactivate for the moment, because this is not going to be employed in time anyways. Let's just quickly make sure this guy reaches our mill, and he does. So this should all, yes, be perfectly fine. Our spies have arrived. And speaking of that, after 1 year, I would like to start a military as well, because we want to deter any invasions as quickly as possible. We also must make sure our ancestors don't curse us, which actually I think could probably start producing some ceramics later. Still quite some people moving in, so hopefully we can get started with all that we need quite quickly. Yes, and actually let's prioritize agriculture so we can feed our people quite quickly as well. So let's actually save the game. Jade has come in, so soon we might be able to start producing some jade. And this we can already set to accepting some hemp and some ceramics. That should also be fine. Some meat will come in. And then just... oh, the Mongol spy was already caught, which is not good. So let's maybe send 2 of those to the Mongol Empire just to make sure we are safe, because in the moment we have no defenses. Yes, hopefully we can set everything up before something goes wrong. Some meat has come in, and as soon as this harvest is in, we're going to immediately feed our housing and have some people move in. And have some more people move in rather, so that we can get started on some weapons. And what do they need? They need stone. So we should of course also think about producing some stone. We have 500 people in, that's good. Stoneworks can go alongside here. And yes, our food is looking quite nice. So we have people, so let's start producing some weapons. The steel furnace, I think it doesn't like wood, so actually let's clean up some wood here. Actually, just remember, let's quickly check on the other trade routes. Steel, ceramic, silk, fish. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Buys Chengdu buys wood. What do they sell? Silk, paper, ceramics. Okay. So here we're going to have 2 furnaces. Then we will have 2 woodcutters and 3 weaponsmiths. And of course this also needs to be covered by an inspector. And this should give us some weapons. Yes, employees needed. How many? 55. So at the moment, let's now produce weapons. This should be quite efficient. We do have some food coming in. So let's put down 2 food shops and immediately offer plain food. So next year when we produce some hemp, hopefully, and Pingyo gives us some money. That's also very nice. Mongol Empire does have 2 spies, and we will be able to produce some of our own money-making goods. This will be roadblocked but connected. And all the people that are coming in do loves us, that's also good. All the people that are coming in from this food here will of course be invested into a military, making weapons. I can already turn this on before I forget. Because we should have quite some people, yes, moving in. And then, of course, we want to already get started with our monument. So they need stone. So let's have a road come down like this. And let's see if we can reach the end of this road with just 1 inspector. That would be perfect. It's a long road, but we can see. No festival, that's fine. With the people that are moving in, I'm also going to get started on some ceramics. Of course, now I missed if the inspector reaches, but we will see. We actually made some money. This is all fired up, so it's good. Let's start on some stone. Just 2 at the moment, so spy reversed, very good. So Xia Empire, we get a free spy. Also very good for us. And now let's see how far this guy walks. Okay, only up to there, that's okay. We can have this like that. And then connect this up like this. This is only going to accept stone. And they should dump some stone onto our monument slowly so that we can Let's get started on that. Also going to sell some jade carvings, very good. And next thing we want to do is, of course, start with our military. So let's put that in and put in the first fort. Question is, oh, we did go into that, but we do get some money from Kaifeng, which is very good. Yes. How about if we clear off this? Just looking for a good spot for our fort. Because of course we want good feng shui, and we could go here, but that will be a little bit inconvenient for our monument building, because we also need some good feng shui for the laborers' camps, although they can go around here. So actually that's fine. Let's put the infantry fort around here and just do that. And infantry, yes, will be coming in. Very good. We should, of course, already prepare for a hemp shop and some entertainment. We can go there. And let's just make sure that government doesn't have a high priority, but entertainment does. Our gods are probably not doing too well. He's still feeling neglected. That's fine. Food is looking good for the moment. We have one infantry already coming in. Very good. 81 workers needed and no more people moving in. So definitely we need to evolve our houses, and we will need this hemp. And we also, yes, for an emissary, ceramics, very nice. So we can give away some ceramics to Huang Di. So he is contented. Very good. And then this here can be connected to our second infantry fort later. This is a spy for sure.
Cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of spies on this map. So we gotta make sure we continuously spy on the Mongols, but also make sure that we catch the spies that are trying to sabotage us.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
I think it's worth investing in a watchtower here, because that's where we make our money. Then there's tons of spies already. So hemp is coming in, so that means we should evolve our housing very soon. Ah, sacks of rice. That's also very good for us. Stabilizing our food industry.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and
Oh,
quickly.
and I just noticed... Yes, this is not gonna work. Let's just cut some trees there and have an inspector come from up there as well. We are delivering some stone, and as soon as... Yes, this is evolving, and this, yes, should evolve very nicely. We already can set up appetizing food as well, and probably we should save the game immediately or often, because yes, we of course are on a dangerous mission here. Now, why haven't they evolved? The hemp hasn't reached up there. Hopefully this guy can provide hemp for everyone. It's a spy.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Very good. Everything has evolved. Food will come in. Still, we still have tons of hemp. So, with those people, I want to first catch the spy before I finish my sentence.
I feel uneasy about.
Yes, I want to say with those people I want to produce some more ceramics, and then everything else is going to be industry for our monument, of course, because the faster we get it started, the faster it will finish. So let's continue building some clay and kiln industry. Then oh, that was probably a spy, I think. Let's just move this a little bit further, and let's quickly, before we rebuild the mill, make sure that it was actually a spy and not that the inspector doesn't cover it. I think I did check. There's food waiting to be dumped into the mill, so it's no problem. Yes, that was definitely a spy, so let's just put down the mill. Food should make its way into our mill, and that problem has sorted itself out. Let's see if we can put down a watchtower, because as you can see,
my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
we are a little bit under attack. So we have some, or the first masons that can go work on our wall, and then of course we are going to need way more stone. So employees needed, that's good. I mean, it's not good, but we can do that. And then let's see if we can first catch the spy and then buy some salt. Although I just realized we went into debt. But we are getting big support from our mother city. So I think they know that we have it quite rough up here in the north. I wish... some of my inhabitants are spiritual. What does that mean? That's good. There is a spy here. Hopefully... oh, no, 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 no. Pause, pause, pause. He's trying to sabotage our mill. There he is.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
That was close. We don't want our mill to collapse again. Yes, this is just masons and stone, so that's okay. Why isn't there any... or aren't there any weapons going... oh, we have more unemployment. That's very good. So let's put down more masons. Like that. 4 workers needed. And then we can also start to evolve our block once more. And I'm just thinking if we should start taxing our people. Acrobats. Acrobats can go there. Can there be laborers? Yes, so we must find a good spot to put our acrobat school, because we will need, of course, acrobats to evolve our houses further. We don't need that many trees on this side, I think, so let's try putting down the acrobat school on this side by cutting down some of these trees for an emissary. Oh, why do we go into debt that much?
These buildings are as solid as Mount Tation.
What happened? Wait, what was I doing? I got distracted. So first, let's put down acrobats here, and then put down a road that goes from here to here, and roadblock here and here. So acrobats can come over here. That's done. Then we want a second... no, let's quickly check on our spies. That's still fine. We want a second military fort, but that means we need a palace. So palace could go here. But I think I'm going to leave space for one more trading station in here. Like that, and then put the palace here on the ends. Like that. And then, actually, let's tax our people because we have not that much money. So we're going to make some paper over here. That's fine. And there's many more people coming in. We should make some money over there. And then, of course, we need our second infantry fort. If I can't. Shame, but what I can do is something like this. And do this. So there's a spy here.
My cover is blown.
For an emissary, we get another rescue fund. So that's very good. And then here we see that we are evolving our houses. Probably for the last time, because I'm not sure if we can afford importing tea. So Huangdi have some ceramics, so you stay happy. Then how many more people do we get? Almost 1,000 probably. 700 people, that's very good. And of course those 700 people, we will not tell them that they will have to work in the labor camp. So here, 2,000 people, lovely. We're going to put down 2 more logging sheds, because Chengdu, they buy wood. And later on, we also want to export some weapons as soon as we finish filling up this infantry fort.
Our city's glory burns brighter than the New Year's fireworks.
So hemp is quite stable. There's a spy.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
So this is all looking fine. Yes, 50 blocks of stone still needed. And then 100 unemployed workers. So let's get down at least 4 laborers camps. So 1 here. 1 can go here. We'll need a road like that. And then we said that on the other side we can put down 2 more like that. And have a road go like that. So that's very good. And then let's decorate our city a little bit, even though we don't have... Okay, we have money. I just want to say we don't have money to do so, but we'll spend our rescue funds on beautifying our city. That's exactly probably what Chengdu doesn't want us to do, but it's fine. And we see the first pieces of our wall are being built. Spies are still doing their sabotaging work. Food is looking stable. Spy,
my cover is blown.
It's getting
I
caught.
better hide, and quickly.
I just wish, the only thing is I wish we could have an inspector cover this. We are going to celebrate because we haven't so far.
These buildings are as solid as Mount Tation.
And we can, yes, 110 unemployed. Have another stoneworks there. And probably have 1 more laborers camp somewhere over here. And 1 more masons guilds over here. Just using up some of our workers, and then we can even drop our wages a little bit. Which reminds me, let's tax our people. It's not easy to live here. So high taxes I'm just justifying with, hey, you're living close to the nomads, so I have to protect you, and sustaining a military is quite expensive. So that would be my reasoning if anyone asked. So Huangdi, let's give him some hemp. He's feeling joyful. I think 1 hemp farm is fine. Hazards. Let's seem to be okay. There's a spy.
My cover is
There's
blown.
another spy here.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Not sure if I just saw a spy there, but probably not. So this is all looking pretty good. People, what? Oh no, these, I always confuse those hunters with people that are moving out, but actually it's just the hunters returning with meat. So no one's moving in anymore, and we have 66 workers as a reserve, I guess. So let's actually hold some paper here. 4 units, so this guy doesn't have to stand around. And then, okay, and he will immediately deliver that to our tax office. That's all looking good. Quantity is in. You can walk around a little bit, distribute some ceramics. There is a spy.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Didn't they say they are going to send us some stone in the briefing? Regular dispatches of stone. So far we got rice and ceramics, which I guess is okay, but I'd much rather receive some stone to
Aye, my cover is
speed
blown.
up
I'd better hide and
the
quickly.
building process. 14 blocks needed. So because the first phase always takes the longest because
Aye,
we don't have any
my cover is
stone
blown.
stocked up.
I'd better hide and
And I
quickly.
think we can start selling some weapons. What else? Fish wheat, no weapons. Oh, they also buy weapons, but I think we don't really produce that many, so let's try that first. There's a spy here.
Aye, our city's glory burns brighter than the New Year's fireworks.
I think I'm going to replace one of those with a watchtower. For an emissary. Yes, now we get stone. That's very good. And hopefully this inspector or this, what is it?
The city is
Guard
prettier than the most beautiful concubine
will
in China.
catch some spice. We only have 3 kilns, but it's fine. Bounty is still in, so let's just give away some small gifts of ceramics. And actually, let's roll block here.
These
So we
buildings
can
are as solid as Mount Tation.
catch spies more easily. Jasha Empire is coming for us. Ooh, and they're not being sabotaged, so let's sabotage them. Maybe we do get free spies for some reason. And we can also send another spy to the Mongols, which we will gladly do. But because we're being invaded, let's save the game. And I assume they're going to invade from the north. So we will probably want some kind of defenses here. So because we have some unemployment, we are going to invest in a couple of hours. Jasha Empire are coming for us soon, so let's put down some towers like that. And we can man them as soon as Jasha comes in. Now Huangdi, you can go wait up there. Everything else
Aye,
seems to be going well.
I'd better hide and quickly.
Let's give away some hemp, maybe. To Huangdi, so hopefully we can fend this off. I have no idea. We were sabotaging them quite for a long time, so hopefully they're not too strong. We have 2 full forts, we have Huangdi, and we have some towers. Just hope they come from up there. One of them is Spy.
The most beautiful concubine in China.
This guy.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
We are selling some weapons, which is also great because like that we can make some money. Everything seems to be quite stable, so let's just have Huangdi wait for the enemy up here. And let's give him some stone, I guess. Just so we can make sure he's here. And we'll see. We probably cannot buy them off because we're not too rich, but the only thing that will not be good is if the invasion doesn't come from the north. I think most invasions are coming from the north, and it seems like once you caught a spy, you can send multiple free spies because these didn't cost me anything, which is of course great, and we are gladly going to benefit from what maybe is a glitch or a bug, but it's just so hard. What do we get? Silk, okay. We can postpone that, and let's put the silk into here. Because with the silk, we might be able to keep Huangdi in. There's a spy sabotaging our house. And this guy, how useless are you?
Concubine in China.
These buildings are as solid as Mount My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
This guard walked right through the spy when he was spinning and didn't catch him, so final verdict, useless. But anyways, Huangdi, did we receive the silk? Not yet, so of course, yes, we do get the silk. Happy New Year. Oh, and let's take the defensive bonus. That was perfect timing. Huangdi is only contented, so let's give him a small gift of silk. And hopefully we can fend off the invasion. How many unemployed workers do we have? 69. Nice.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Yes, we just wait until this invasion is dealt with. Mongols still being sabotaged. And yes, we will fight. So let's man the towers and you gather the troops. Of course, where's the other flag? Yeah, it's a very small invasion, so this should not be any problem. Let's just make sure our troops are positioned well. And now let's see if we can deal with it. Do they have siege weapons? Doesn't seem like they do. Let's go stab them. Yes, slaughtered, invasion force defeated. The organ can go home, and let's not man the towers. Even though actually we could keep them manned. Maybe that will further deter any kind of invasion. So that's good, and let's see if we can build another warehouse here. This guy definitely is not supposed to be there. So let's do this. And this, of course, will accept more stone, just in case we receive more gifts. How's our spy status? 2 spies per enemy seems reasonable. I wish I could not have a gate here so this guy can actually walk over there, but it's not possible at the moment. We are selling quite some weapons actually, which is very good to see. And let's see, Shi Wangmu is Taoist, so to get her down we would need a Taoist temple, which could go there. Actually, let's try getting Shi Wangmu down so that we can increase the speed with which this this wall is built. So let's give away some silk. Oh no, that was totally wasted because we don't have coverage. That was quite stupid. But because we are making decent amount of money, let's just buy some silk. And Huangdi, you can, for the moment, be dismissed. There's a spy.
You all know it's bad.
Aye, my cover is blown.
This here will not accept silk anymore. There's another spy there.
Cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
So, Huangdi is still contented. There's a spy.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Could we maybe have something nice there? It's nice. Reason for that is that if there's a spy, he has to walk around and I see him better, hopefully. And I think probably another safe. It's not the worst idea ever. Just to make sure everything is nice and secure. Spies are still working. Let's see if we get another free one. Yes. Very strange, but I'll take it. There's a spy. Oh no, actually, now we need to be careful that there are Taoist walkers up there.
And helps them find the Tao.
The Shi Wangmu, you can have some ceramics. Why do we need employees? 12 workers needed. Okay. Nothing has evolved or devolved rather, so and I think we fell victim to a spy over here because we did run out of food, or maybe it's because we held a festival, so maybe we will not hold festival next year. And now look at all the stone going into our monument right away. It's very nice.
Aye, my cover is blown.
That's what I mean. If
I'd
the
better
spy
hide
wants
it
to
quickly.
go over here. What happened there? No ancestral shrine. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely also the work of a spy. I'm just wondering how a spy would tell those people not to believe in... Oh, there's the spy spinning there.
My cover is blown.
Not to believe
I'd
in
better hide and
the
quickly.
ancestors anymore, or how do they lose access? I'm not sure. Anyways, we've run out of food, but we still have quite some food in our market, and as long as we catch the spies
Aye, my cover is blown.
stealing our
I'd
food,
better hide
I
and
think we
quickly.
should be okay. Now, Shiwangmu, please come on down. We have quite some money, so it's okay, I think, to give away some silk in return of faster monument building. So here the foods is looking okay. I'm just quickly looking from this side to make sure no spies are stealing our precious food from the mill.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Okay. Everything seems to be okay. Jiwangmu is joyful. We also make sure that Huangdi stays happy, so let's give him some hemp. Although he did not really enjoy that gift, but we just want to make sure Shiwangmu stays in. All the stone has already reached. And the Mongols are coming, as the title says, this mission. They are sabotaged though, so I'm not concerned. I mean, if we lose, then we must restart and build luxury housing. And yeah, I'm just on the lookout for spies, because it seems like some spies are active in our city. We have 4 silk, so actually let's wait until she's a little bit less happy to make full or take full advantage of the gifts we give away. When will the Mongols come? 6 months. Okay, that's fine. Shiwangmu, why don't you go hang out over there? I will save here again, just in case our troops are not enough. We have the option to try get some hero down. Guandi could also come help us if we should lose, which I don't think we will, because we have 2 forts and ours. So let's give away some silk. She's exalted again, so she should be staying here.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
And actually, spy reversed, very good. Let's build a wall like that. so that if there are spies coming over here, they must walk all the way around our block, and probably we have a higher chance of catching them.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide quickly.
Another spy was reversed. He also paid 800. Appreciate it. Good. And then here, why not decorate a little bit? Mongols, yes, we already know that they are coming for us. Let's just make our city look a bit nicer, like that. That's looking very nice, I think. So, even though this is a military mission, and generally in military missions, or a building mission, but I'm very afraid of those invasions, I generally pay a little bit less attention to how the city looks. But I think we're doing quite well, so we can decorate a little bit. I think this is going to look quite nice once we finish building. Oh, there's so many spies in our housing block.
My cover is blown.
And our guards seem to be absolutely useless in catching them. I'm not sure what's going on, but okay, they're here. 10,000 seems a little bit much. They're coming from up here, so let's fight. And I think, yes, we're already manning the towers, so let's fight in front of our towers. Or actually, like that. Yes. Mongol warriors. And then let's make sure we are fighting with the fierce dragon. I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea, because these catapults are always very difficult to fight, but I think it's fine. Go kill the catapult, please. Just overwhelm them. Yes, invasion force defeated. So 1 guy died from them and 10 guys on this infantry fort. That's fine, I guess. 0 workers needed. Let's just keep an eye on our housing block, because there's spies everywhere, it seems. How is Jiwangmu doing? Give her a gift of silk. Mill, but I think food is coming in soon, so it should be fine. Of course, now our mill guys getting the salt also have to walk quite far, but I think it should be fine. Actually quite rich. I just noticed that we are making quite a lot of money. How is this money coming along? Okay. Seems okay. Maybe 55 we can increase this as well. And one more Mason's Guild somewhere. Where could we put a Mason's Guild? That makes some sense. Maybe here. They don't need to be covered, but I must put the road like this, so... Actually, let's do this. Actually, like this should be okay. Maximum efficiency. Now here, food is coming in. Our male guys are walking over there. So, perfectly fine. Shiwamu is still here. She's pleased. So let's give away some ceramics to Huangdi. There's a spy.
My cover is blown. I
Gotcha.
better hide and quickly. These buildings are as solid as Mount Taishan. Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Our Happy New Year. No, let's not celebrate. It's always a little bit difficult because of our food. Food stocks. Always keep an eye out for spies.
These buildings are as solid as Mount Taishan.
It seems to be okay for the moment. And Shiwamu, please accept some silk. He's only going up to joyful, so maybe we need to prepare for a larger gift to have her be a little bit more excited. Only 6 blocks of stone needed, so this should be all the stone we need for the moment. So everything is pretty much going with maximum efficiency, it seems like. This is looking a little bit awkward. Finish the wall like that. Have a double wall on this side. And now I'm just kind of waiting if I can catch some spies, at least.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
To hopefully, you know, there's one there, for example.
I'd better hide and quickly.
You all know it's better to give than to receive, especially to me. I mean, to your government.
Yes. Speaking of government, let's quickly check. We make quite a lot of taxes and import costs are quite reasonable, so I think our finance is totally okay. Could even import some food, but I mean, I don't see the reason at the moment, at least, because everything seems to be quite stable. Now, Shiwamu, can we give you... No, we can't. I wanted to give her some ceramics. Maybe she likes some paper? Oh, she likes paper as well, so from time to time we can also give her some paper to make her happy. It's a little bit hard to see because our block is quite compact. If there are any spies on the other side, same goes for our mill here. We kind of must catch the spy before he reaches his destination. And maybe now, because the way is quite long, the spies are actually not bothering to walk around and they just stay in the block. But it's okay. I mean, seems to be going okay. She's exalted, speeding up our monument construction. I hope. I mean, I hope it does something because we're spending quite some money on her by giving gifts. Silk. Maybe actually there's also spies sabotaging our stone industry, but we have quite some stone.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Being pushed around. I always pause because I don't want to talk over this. Now we did actually run out of money. What am I saying? We did run out of 3 types of food, or stable kind, that is. So actually let's buy some fish and have those guys get some fish as well, just to further stabilize our food in case maybe the spies steal some. Our harvest is not so good. We can have some hemp. Hemp is very stable with just 1 farm, which is good. So hemp can go for Feng, and the silk we're importing here can go for Mu. I think I'm going to keep her in. Let's quickly check on the spies. 1 spy got caught, so let's send out 1 each. Make sure our enemies cannot build up a good infantry, or a good invasion rather. Chiwamu, what are you doing down there? Just do something useful, please. Hemp harvest is coming in. Not seeing any spies at the moment, which means either I'm not looking well enough or I'm not catching them. There's one here. I missed him. But this house seems to be doing okay, I guess. So, yeah. So, fish is coming over and is immediately used up, it seems. Spy was caught. Very good. What's wrong with our food supply? I mean, we should be able to sustain 5,000 people, so 1 load of dirt needed, and then what? 1 more delivery of stone, it seems, and then we should be able to win this mission. Spies still doing their job. Yes, considering this is the second to last mission, it's not too hard so far. Maybe just because we're playing with a very efficient block, and yeah, the key I think to this entire dynasty is really just to send out spies immediately. If you don't sabotage your enemy, I don't think you can win. I think as soon as you take care of your foes, like they call them in the game, quickly, I think it's generally okay. There are 1 or 2 missions that are very difficult.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
So far, so good. RD. have some ceramics. One of these also exalted, which is very good. Now here, what we need? 3 laborers, 0 workers needed still. Let's celebrate because maybe we are going to win soon. Maybe 1 or 2 in-game years, and we should be able to win. Let's can we squeeze in something here? No. So let's plant some peach trees over there and garden up this over here. And actually we can also put in some gardens on this side just to make it look extra nice. And actually let's put in some trees, at least on this side. On the other side I just realized I can't because we cannot block the path. But like this is good enough. This side over here, we're actually, maybe we can even sell some more weapons. Spy reversed, very good. Because here we actually can sell 12 weapons and we store up 12.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
And yes, more stone is being delivered. So I think we're quite close to winning this mission. Mongol Empire is looking a little bit under sabotage, so let's sabotage them with 2 more spies ASAP. And 10 blocks of stone away for a pretty smooth victory. We did lose 1 mill to a spy. There's a spy spinning over there. Shionmu, how's she feeling? She's only pleased. So let's give her some more silk. And I think, yes, this is looking beautiful. I think we're also going to build some towers. But so far, yes, and look at how many weapons we can actually sell. It's very cool. Our stone industry, they're still keep harvesting stone, or quarrying stone, probably.
These buildings are as solid as Mount Tation.
We have 13,000 in the bank. We're selling weapons, half jade, and wood. I think, yeah, there's really not much we can do except to wait. Our housing block looks quite nice. This here, 7 masons needed, and I don't think we need any more dirt. Nope, so actually let's put down some more masons. Employees needed. Yes, like that is perfect. Foreign emissary. Thanks for the stone. Actually very useful. Even though I think there were... What is this? How is this a Ceramist guild if the only guild I have is a Mason's guild? Do you see this? For some reason I could put down a Ceramist guild, which I'm just going to leave here as a, how to say, like, reminder.
Our leader rules by not.
You all know it's better to give than to receive, especially to me. I mean, to your government.
What? I don't get it, but I mean, there's definitely a glitch. I'm going to leave it in just to show as a... I will even make the thumbnail, I think, because I think the thumbnail for the video on YouTube is going to be like this. So, yeah, that's pretty funny, I think. Here, yes,
My
spy.
cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Let's give one last gift to Shiwamu. She's also exalted, that's very nice. Because the towers are coming in. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Door is still missing, or the gate rather, not the door. And we have tons of masons going around, probably because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 masons guilds. That's all the masons we need, and we need 18 workers, so let's delete that. I'm not sure if something has devolved. Doesn't seem that's the case. And yes, look at that. Great wall complete. Let's look at our monument. Very beautiful. Let's quickly check. Yes, everyone is still being sabotaged, so I think probably of all the walls you built, this one is probably my favorite just because it's really like snaking up and down this hill. And this, I think like that we can look at our city for the last time and wait for the winning sequence. Any second now. There we go.
Excellent work, young architect. The Great Wall now spans the valley at Juyongguan and will stand as a barrier against invaders for many centuries. Genghis Khan will have to find another route to Zhongdu. Your success has led the emperor to promote you to his imperial council. He believes there may be some work for you to do back at the capital.
Alright, so we won without any big problems. The 2 invasions we faced were not a match for our soldiers. So let's quickly look at the score, and I think I'll see you in the next and last mission of this playthrough. So until then, have a good one and bye bye.